welcome to episode 18 of the Insert Name Here Vodcast show, talking about geek culture, news and lifestyle.
Absolutely we do.
18, we're all grown up now.
We are adults. Technically the show is an adult now.
That's
How
right.
cool is that?
Who would have thought, right?
Absolutely. Wow, 18. I'm sorry, I didn't think it would last this long.
Well, you know, this is my mum's favourite YouTube show, so, you know. Well, today we're here to talk about the new show, Gotham.
Mm-hmm.
Soon to be airing in, what is it, next year or something like that?
I believe so. So Gotham being, a Bat-related, this is going to be close to your heart, being that you're a Bat fanatical fan.
Being the resident Bat fan, I want to talk about this show, Gotham. Well, lately we've heard casting, we've heard for a while now that there's going to be this show about, I guess, Gotham City pre-Batman, which is a pretty neat idea.
It is very cool. I mean, from what I can see from the images and what I've read so far, I'm hoping they will stick to a TV series on a cop sort of show, but having the elements of the Bat comic characters in there.
And that's the interesting thing.
Cool.
From what we know about the show, it's going to focus more on Commissioner Gordon.
Absolutely.
And, well, from my understanding, there wasn't going to be much Bruce Wayne at all. But lately, we've heard casting news about, we've got a Commissioner Gordon.
Yes, we
Benjamin
do.
McKenzie.
Yep.
We've got, like, Bullock. We've got an Alfred.
Yes, yes.
We've also got...
we do have Bruce.
We've got Bruce. We've got Selena Kyle as well.
Got Selena as well, yep. And
Penguin.
We've got
Penguin.
Penguin. So, look, that's it so far. Look, let me ask you, any predictions that you might
Who's going to be out?
Yeah.
Well,
look, how it's going to go. What do you think the premise of the show is going to be like?
Here's the thing about the show is that I thought it was quite interesting that they're going to make a show about a pre-Batman Gotham, but I was always of the mindset that I wouldn't have minded if they showed us Batman or Bruce Wayne growing up in, you know, he's learning how to be Batman.
Right.
Almost like Smallville. Did you ever watch Smallville when you were growing up?
I didn't. I only watched like the first half of the first season, and
That's it.
This is one thing that I was actually going to bring up, that I'm a little bit concerned, and I'm hoping, I don't think it will, but I'm hoping that it will not go in the same direction that Smallville did, which is a bit more cheesier and
the teenage drama sort
yeah,
of thing.
I couldn't get into it.
Really?
I could not get into it.
I was a big fan of it. I mean, maybe it's because I was age appropriate and, you know, I had a crush on like the resident half Asian student at school. But I thought I liked Smallville growing up. I've not gone back and revisited it, so I don't know how badly it's aged or anything like that. Yeah, right. But I would have liked that. They're going a completely different direction. Now that we have Batman or Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle, it makes me wonder whether they're going to play a big part of the show or not. I actually hope they don't. I actually hope we don't see a lot of Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle in the show.
I think what might happen, and I'm only wildly guessing here, is that they might do like the main story arc, or in the start, to be the murder of the Wayne family.
You think that's where they're going to go?
I reckon it would be. And I'm only wildly guessing here. So the main story arc will be Bruce Wayne's parents are going to die, and then they're going to start to bring in all these sort of small, episodic sort of issues with different villains. So think of it as the secret origins of all these different sort of villains, and then to wrap it all up, they'll bring it back to the whole Bruce Wayne.
Well, here's the thing with
prequels.
The thing I don't like about prequels is that they can't really tell us anything we don't already know.
True.
And going by that logic, well, in Batman's universe, either we're never going to know who kills the Waynes, which I think would be pretty lousy for a TV show to not deliver the premise, or we know it's going to be Joe Chill, and, you know, like, do we want Bruce Wayne to know who his killer is?
Well, the thing is, don't think of it... I'm in the mindset of, don't think of it as a Batman series. Think of it as just a normal police, detective, whatever you might call it, type of series with elements of the Bat sort of world universe.
The one thing about the Batman family is that I think a lot of the characters are not fully fleshed out as much as Bruce Wayne. So, like with Penguin, they can tell us the origin story of Penguin. I don't think that he's really been touched upon in the comic book enough.
No.
So it'd be interesting.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be very cool.
So even though the prequel can't really tell us, well, we know that Oswald Cobblepot's going to become the Penguin, but I guess they can tell us what forms him, what turns this kid into Penguin. So that'll be interesting. Do
you reckon he'll be like from a rich family and then he inherits all this money, and then he finds out maybe his parents are like
It's not going to be like Court of Owls. I don't think they're going to lift out of that.
It could be. I don't know. Or they could play elements from it.
Do you think we're going to see any other villains? Because here's the thing. With Batman villains, Two-Face, Joker, and, Catwoman, Poison Ivy, I don't know what they're going to go for in terms of age.
Right.
We can't exactly have some 13-year-old kid running around putting smiles on everyone's faces and, knifing them in the stomach.
No, look,
I'd watch that, but I don't think that's going to be in the show.
I think they will bring out all the other villains. So
Do you think so?
We've got Penguin. I'm pretty sure they will at least bring the Riddler in there.
What, you're going to have some like 15-year-old who just is handing out crosswords to everyone?
Maybe it won't be 50. Maybe it'll be like a 20-year-old or something like that, or a teen enough to cause havoc in Gotham City.
Riddler, maybe.
I think so.
Yeah, okay,
Riddler,
fine.
okay.
Riddler.
Two-Face could be just a kid. They might show glimpses of this kid who wants to be like an attorney and all that sort of stuff. Joker, I'm a little bit more.
You can't have the Joker because we don't know who the Joker is.
And the thing is, he's a bit more. He's too big of a villain for him to throw it in here, I think. So
I would be happy if we just focus the whole series on Commissioner Gordon. I don't really want to see too much of Bruce Wayne, to be honest, in the show.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Maybe if every now and then they reference, they might say, "Oh, how's that Wayne kid doing?" Or or
right.
That's Selena Kyle, brat. She stole something again.
That would be very cool. Yeah, I agree with you.
I think if they go down that road, I'd like it a little bit more. I still wish that we could see a young Bruce Wayne series. Don't you think it'd be cool? He'd be training. He could be learning to be a detective.
Because it'll be like Smallville. It'll be exactly like Smallville. I don't want to see that. What, Bruce Wayne going off overseas, learning this, learning martial arts.
And he has to choose between the girl and, his...
It'll be like Smallville. It'll be like Arrow. It'll be... You know what I mean? Like, it's... Nah.
Well, Gotham certainly looks to be very different to that.
I think so.
It's going to focus heavily on more adult things by the looks of it.
I think it's going to be good. I'm all for it.
You think you'll be watching it when it comes out?
I will definitely watch it.
I will watch it, but I get the feeling that after a few episodes, I'm probably just going to binge watch it.
Really?
Yeah, I'll just wait till the whole thing comes out.
You can't watch it weekly? Like a...
I'm a big fan of the... I was a big fan of the OC.
So was I. I'm a huge fan of the OC.
But, Ryan, probably my least favorite character. No, well, that's not true.
No.
I mean, I didn't care for Marissa, but Benjamin McKenzie, I hope he can win me over. Actually, speaking of Benjamin McKenzie, did you ever watch Year One, the cartoon Year One?
I watched it, and like you, actually... We spoke about this a couple of episodes ago, I think, and you sort of mentioned that he was the voice of the Batman,
Benjamin
right?
McKenzie, the voice of Batman, is now going to be Commissioner Gordon.
Jay, do you reckon he's a bit of a comic book nerd? Because I know that there's a lot of actors out there that are comic book
around
nerds.
our age as well.
Yeah.
I'd be pretty surprised if he is, because there was nothing really... He never really said it or acted or did anything to indicate that he would be... You reckon he might have been a comic nerd?
I don't know. Well, he's doing the voice of... Well, he did the voice of the Batman in Year One.
Yeah.
Maybe he is. I don't know.
You know what I think? I think Benjamin McKenzie likes to eat, and the only way you eat is getting money, and...
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair statement. Well,
what do you guys think about the Gotham show? Do you have any thoughts about it? Are you excited? Do you like Benjamin McKenzie? Do you like the OC? Leave us a message. Let us know what you think, and... yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up for now.
Cool. Thanks for sticking out with us for all 18 episodes so far.
We're going to go get a drink now that we are legally allowed to.
Absolutely. All right, so we'll catch you next time. Thank you very much.
Cheers.